Hey everybody, it's Brigzil here, and I'm playing Thief, as you can see. Now, I've got some first impressions of this game, and I mean they are very, very first impressions. Okay. To begin with, this game looks pretty good. It looks sleek and very kind of moody and very decent. Graphics look pretty good, textures look pretty good. This is running on completely high, so my frame rate's not fantastic. It's about 45, but it's pretty decent. My issue with this game so far is that you walk through a window and it's supposed to be quite an open worldy kind of game, but you turn around and the window's closed. The window you've literally just tried it to get through. And the game seems to just rely on you to keep pressing E. So I press E to have a look at this, and then I press E to steal that, and then E to press this button, and then press E to go through this here, and then you have to press and hold E at this point to open the window, and then you have to keep pressing E to lift this up, even though I have literally done this about 2 minutes before. Now watch this. Wow, oh, it's closed. Who closed it? When did it get closed? By whom did it get closed by? And then I have to go through the whole rigmarole of doing, pressing and holding E, and then you have to lift it all over again. Yeah, this is really fun. This is like just a glorified QuickTime event game so far. And I've only been playing it for 10 minutes. And in all honesty, I'm really not enjoying it at all. Now, I haven't got to any combat. I've not done any of the storyline really. This is literally the prologue. And press Alt to lead. Press Alt to peek. Cool. Let's peek at nothing. Okay, that sounds good. Let's have a look at a cutscene, shall we?
So how much did you steal?
It's not how much you steal. It's what you steal.
And how you steal it. Looks like this primal stone thing that Basso wants is in the ceremony room at Northcrest Manor.
It's the Baron's mansion. Won't be easy.
Worried?
Yes, and so should you.
We'll be fine. I'll pick up your slack.
This job's getting more complicated by the second.
So, that cutscene wasn't very interesting, and it wasn't particularly well done. The mouth movements looked really clunky and generally not great.
That's a lot of guards.
I mean, that...
They're definitely not here for the summer festival dance. A lot of guards means a lot of steel. Thieves and swords do not get on well.
I've never had a problem with swords. But then again, I'm not just a thief.
So, I'm literally standing
We can't let the Baron's guests
in the
see this
dark.
thing giving out, and we can't frigging see without it.
Ah, you're off and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
Do I look like an engineer to you? None of the staff can keep up with all his lordship's experiments.
It's not going to be much of a brighter future if the lights don't work.
Interesting. Okay. I'm just not very good at it, but... Yeah, to begin with, I'm not enjoying it at all. I don't know what... I haven't really read any reviews about it. I've read a couple... Oh, that's a lie. I have read a couple of reviews, and they were really mixed
Can't let the Baron's guests see this
in
thing
regards
giving out,
to...
and we can't frigging see without it.
Ah, you're off and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
Do I look like an engineer to you?
So just press
Staff
space.
can keep up with all his lordship's
Let's
experiments.
press
Not going to
space.
be much of a
Oh, E.
brighter
A
future.
wine glass in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's interesting. Then press space up here. It's literally the space and F game. Sorry, the space and E game. Slowly approach the guard from behind. Crouch to avoid detection. Right.
Bronson, over here. Huh? Help the new boy, will you? He's been trying to light a fire basket for 10 minutes. What am I, his father? Go on before he sets fire to himself.
Press control to move very slowly and reduce the sound you produce. I mean, did they really have to do an animation for every time you pick something up? I think that's what's bothering me the most about it. Oh, I'm in the light. Water arrows. Interesting, okay.
Can't these damn things stay lit?
How do I get rid of the bow now? Right, I'll just go. So, I plan to do. Well, I was planning to do a playthrough of this game. I really was, but after the first like 10 minutes, as you've seen,
Every time I get it going, it fizzles out again.
You couldn't set a cloth aflame if it was doused in oil, son. I'll show you how it's done. If you pack it together too close, then the air won't feed the flames.
I should know better. My family used to be charcoal burners.
Oh, yeah? That's work you don't see much since the factories came. Huh? Oh, come on. What?
I need to take him down quickly, quietly, and alive.
and I'm now standing on his crotch. I don't know. I'm really in two minds about this game.
What the hell just happened? Why'd you kill this guard? He was barely older than you.
He was a guard, Garrett. Wrong place, wrong time.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I don't kill without thought or good reason, and I don't get paid for it.
So basically it's okay when you do it, but not me. I see. I get it. But you know that guard? He's not gonna wake up later and follow our trail to cause trouble.
When any guards wake up, I'm usually long gone.
Okay, I'm going to stop here, and I'm just going to say this now. I haven't played the rest of this game. I don't know anything about what's going to happen. I've not read anything about the story as much as, you know, I've read the reviews and that. I'm going to kind of do a prediction of how I feel at the end of this game, because I'll play through it. There's no point in me spending 30 quid on a game and then not playing through it. So I'm going to play through it, and I'm going to come and do a conclusion video, and I'm going to be honest at the end of it. But for now, I'm going to do a prediction video of how I'm going to feel about this game. I'm going to feel that it's not open enough, and that it's going to be quite linear compared to, say, Dishonored, for instance, which was quite linear in itself, but it feels, or it felt, more open than this game has done so far, although I've only been playing for 15 minutes. I really dislike the E key pressing, of doing everything with the E key pretty much. I won't know about the combat, but from just that takedown, it looks like it's also just another kind of like quick time event, literally. Graphically though, it looks really nice. The cutscenes are a little bit poor in terms of the facial features and such, but everything else looks pretty good. I really do quite like the setting and the feel of the game, and I've also noticed that the fog or the mist that's hanging about looks like it's just plastered onto the screen, because of the black like fade around the screen that shows you're in shadows. It looks a bit shit. But but I generally don't. I'm not enjoying this game, and I think I'll feel the same way at the end of the day. But I'm going to completely open my mind to this game and let all the things go into it before I make a final prediction or final interpretation and impression of this game, as far as I'm concerned, and we'll go from there. So, thanks very much for tuning in for this little kind of impression video, first 10-minute impression video, and hopefully I'll get round to doing some form of conclusion at the end of the game. Thanks very much for watching. See you in a bit.